to go in that hole and then come up on the inside right here. Little piece of baling wire. I stuck it down the hole. I got it sticking out here. So I should be able to tape it onto the baling wire. Okay, I got that wire up here. Oh, and it just slipped off. Okay. I pulled the wire up with the other piece of baling wire like I showed. There's a rubber plug on here. I need to get that pushed in, and I don't hardly have room with my big fingers. All right, I managed to get that plug in there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it popped in eventually. There's my mirror parts. You can see it's been a while since they've been sitting around in my dusty shop. Now I'm going to put together my side mirror here. Okay, this big piece oriented this way, and my mirror like that. This piece slides in here. And once that gets into place, there's a screw hole here, here, and here. 3 of these little Phillips screws. One screw is smaller than the others. That screw goes in the bottom. There's 2 little hooks, one here and one here. The mirror goes in. This is the hole is on the bottom, so it goes in like that. This wire slides down on the bottom side, out and out through that hole just like that. It has 2 little slots, one on each side. If I slide it in at the top of the space, it should slip down over. Push it down a little bit. There we go. Should see the screw hole lined up. Be careful that I don't drop it. Put a screw in that hole. Got that part in. Then there's 5 screws go in this side. Okay, I got one more screw hole here. Now to mount this on the door, I'm going to poke that wire through the big hole right there. Right here. And there's one more screw hole. And it's kind of behind the weather strip here. It goes in the side. One more of these fat screws here. And it goes right in there. There is a little connector wire that goes in between those 2. So this wire has a little end taped together that goes up here on top. And then this long tail, plug that in here. And plug that in, and then I'll just poke that down in the hole. That gives me a lot more slack too, which is good. Plugs in like that. There we go. And just tuck that out of the way there. Next thing is this little plastic trim piece. There's a little foam piece. I'm pretty sure it goes in like that and then presses against the side of the door right here. It should pop in place. There we go. Yeah, I think that little piece of foam keeps that plastic from rattling around. Keeps a little bit of pressure on it. Next thing is the door latch. There's little alignment marks on the body and on the latch there. I think that's pretty close. Just snug it up a little bit. Let's test it and see how it goes. Oh, nice. My doors are pretty even. think that's pretty good. Maybe I just don't need to adjust it, just tighten my screws up and it might be ready to go. Looks like I got my front door in. I got all 4 side doors on. I just still need to go finish the one on the driver's side. I didn't test the mirror motor, so I'm just hoping that it works. If not, it's not that big a deal to take it out and switch it. I have some others. Okay, let's start on the next door. First I gotta put the door handle together here. Put that in there. There we go. I'm going to remember to put this wire in. There we go. I'm just going to slide that down in that hole. Let it rest right there. This one goes in there. And then kind of difficult to get that plug into that hole. Now on this side, I'm just going to pull this plastic back a little bit. I can see the one wire here. There's the other wire. I'm just going to plug these 2 together. Put my plastic back. Both sides. Okay. There. Put these little strips on here. Mirror back together. Trying to line up that hole for the smaller screw. That should do it. This is the rubber gasket that I forgot to record on the other mirror. So it just kind of pops in place. Takes a minute. Get my weather stripping here. Just got to put that around and squeeze it down into the groove. Okay, I got this weather stripping in. I need to put this pin back in before I forget. There we go. Now I need to put my little hook on here. lining up the alignment marks. Let's see how it works. Oh, pretty nice. It's like lined up, flush. These are all lined up. The gap looks pretty even. Maybe I'm gonna look out and I don't have to adjust this one. Seems fine. Cool. All right, all my side doors are on. They all work. I still need to put my front fenders back on. They're sitting over there. I'll screw them back on. I already showed how I did that before, so I won't record that. My car is starting to look more and more like a car.